So you're in a position where you got to fight for a qualifying spot. And this is obviously the dream come true for you. You have one workout left. What's going through your head like the whole weekend and then especially right before that workout?
I wanted to qualify, obviously. I knew it was going to be tough. It was a stacked regional. After the first day, I had made it into the final heat, which I was super happy about. And then it wasn't until after the ruck run where I was like, all right, I can make it to the games. I don't think I fully believed because there were so many girls and there were so many games athletes, veterans there. The second day is when I was like, all right, I can qualify. But after the second day, I think I was in 6th place. And I remember later that night, Andrew and I were talking. He's like, well, you can win this next workout tomorrow. Like you can win it, and that's going to bump you up into the top 5.
What was that workout, the first workout on Sunday?
It was the handstand push-up, toes to bar, torque.
Yeah.
I was like, I have nothing to lose. Like, I'm going to go unbroken. I'm going to see how far I can go. And so I won that workout, bumped me up to 4th place. I was super excited. I was like, this is going to happen. And then before the last workout, I remember Adam saying, all you have to do is do what we did in practice and you're going to the games. And it wasn't anything that I was worried about.
Walk us through it. Yeah.
So the workout started with 15 muscle ups, went unbroken, and then it was a clean ladder, 5 different weights. And it got up to 205. And the bar felt heavy. Like the first 3 weights were fine, but it started to get a little grindy. The 4th weight was heavy. I remember standing up and being like, dang, that feels a lot heavier than it did in practice. But I was so fired up. I had Carrie on my right. I remember her walking up to the bar and I was just like, you're gonna make it to the games. Like, let's just go. And I remember like coming up out of that clean and it felt so heavy and just dropping the bar and just feeling like empty, like I had just lost it. In my head, I was like, if you can clean this, maybe you still have a shot. And so I cleaned it, made it, crossed the finish line, and we were all just standing on the finish mat. And I didn't know if like someone kind of had like the math in their head, because I just wanted to know. Like I didn't want to wait any longer, and no one knew. God, it was just, I felt like I was gonna throw up. Like it was so, I just felt like the whole weekend I had put everything I had into it for it to just not be, in my head, it was just like, wow, everything just was a waste. Like it just felt like I had failed everything. It felt like I had disappointed Adam. It felt like I disappointed my parents and Andrew, and I just felt, I was just so mad. Like I was so mad I couldn't even cry. It was the weirdest feeling, and I just felt so much anger. I wanted that moment so bad. I had waited so long for that. It's been 5+ years, and this moment could have been perfect, and I ruined it for everyone. And I was so mad at myself because I knew that I could clean the weight, and it wasn't like my abilities. It was just, I was so excited to clean it and finish and qualify, and I rushed it, and I was so mad at myself. And it took a really long time for me to get past that. I think I actually used anger for my motivation for months after that. Like, I think I just want to quit. I feel like I've put everything into this and I just keep coming up short. I used that anger as motivation for months, and then it got to the point where it was just unhealthy, and I was like, well, you need to, move on from this. Like, it happened.
So how long did that take? Like, at what point this year were you like, I'm going to move on?
Yeah.
I know where I'm at. I know how good I am.